Hello, today is day 5 of remote learning, and today I think you will enjoy. We're doing a Safari breakout room. So I'm going to try to keep this video short. I'm just going to show you kind of how to navigate through the breakout room. So you'll have a link to the breakout room in your Google Classroom, and it will look like this once you click it. So first you need to read your objective, and then you're going to have to find a number lock, a memory match code, a puzzle lock, and a model lock. You also have this paper in your packet, and it walks you through the steps of how to break out. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is click on the picture of the house. You're going to use all of these pictures in order from top to bottom. Okay, so here is the number lock. It says on the porch there is an old radio making a funny sound. You realize it's Morse code. So you click that picture, and it will have you make a copy of a new document. Now, when this document pulls up, you have 3 Morse codes here. To solve those, you're going to click the picture of the radio, like that, and then it has an attached link. So you'll pull up that link, and it's a Morse code translator. So you are going to go back to that and copy. So you highlight it all and hit Control-C, and then go back to the translator, and you're going to hit Control-V. Now notice that my input comes in like this. That's because over here, I accidentally entered into the next line. If you watch this, see how my cursor is down on the second line? If I hit backspace, it will tell me what the output is. So if it ever gives you a bunch of funky, it's literally because I just accidentally entered into the next space. So 15 equals 5x. So if 15 equals 5x, I wrote that as an equation, what would x equal? Okay, some of us might be able to solve this in our heads or using mental math. If we used that bar model we learned yesterday, I could put my 5 x's, so x, x, and then 15 down here. How much would each of those x's equal if I split 15 up among 5 x's? Okay, so your answer here is going to be 3. So now we're going to go back to this. So x equals 3. And then you're going to solve for y and z. Okay, once you get your numbers, you're going to put those into your number lock. Okay. After you solve your number lock, you're going to go to your memory match code, and it is a word lock. So it says you realize the owner of the house loves games. You look at the picture of the umbrella thorn tree on the porch and notice a memory game. A memory game that you will have to complete. Okay. Paying close attention to where each answer or solution is. So once you finish that and you find a match, so let's see if I find a match. X would be 5 there, so that would be a match, okay? Once you finish this whole puzzle, it will come up with a screen that says the code is, and it will have an answer here, but I've tried to cross it out for you. It will give you the code, and that's what you would type into the African Safari puzzle lock. So that would be the memory match. Then we go to the puzzle lock. It says zebra 5 equals z5, no spaces. So you're going to put your answer in with no spaces. That was just an example. So you're going to go through each of these puzzles, and you're going to try to complete the puzzle, and then so here we have 1/3 x equals 12, so you have to solve for x here. Then you're going to put that answer in here, okay? So once you solve all the puzzles and then complete their answers, you want to make sure that you type in your answer as such. So if it was a zebra on the puzzle and the answer was 5, you would type Z5. So the first one was a giraffe. So I'm going to put G for giraffe. And let's say the answer was 15. It's not 15. I would type 15. Okay. Then the second animal, let's say, is a tiger. It's not. You're going to put T, and the answer was 35. You would put 35. And then the third animal, let's say, was a bear. You would put B, and the answer was 5. So you would put 5. So you put the first letter of the animal, and then you will put the number of whatever the variable equals. Your letters do have to be capitalized on there. So if you're completing this and you're not sure how to put the answer in, you can come back to this video as a reference. Then for the final, you're going to do the model lock, and your answer is going to be in all capital letters. You're going to come hit this house, make a copy, and it will load this slide. And you are going to solve for the variable, and whatever letter you get, that would be the first letter of your code. So if you thought that A was the correct answer, that would be the first letter of your code. So remembering when we do the bar model here, this says, which of the following represents an equation that matches the model? Okay, so for this one, if I were to break this here, 18 minus 13 is going to give me my answer for Z, or what Z will equal. So 18 minus 13 would be 5. So that would be here. 13. So 18 minus 13 equals Z. Letter D would be your correct answer. So D is going to be the first letter in your code. Then you're going to click through to these slides. Good luck on breaking out.